Welcome to the Depth Dive. We're here to, unpack fascinating source material, give you that shortcut to some powerful insights. And today, we're diving into something pretty remarkable. It's short, yes, but wow, incredibly potent. An ancient text, an excerpt from the Bhadrāvudhamāṇavapucchā. Our mission for this deep dive, really pull out that timeless wisdom from just this brief dialogue.
Yeah.
Help you grasp a core human concept, something that still hits home today.
It really does. And, it's not a dense philosophical thing.
No, not at all.
It's this sharp, direct exchange. You've got the seeker, Bhadrāvudha, asking the Bhagava, the Blessed One, for, deep guidance.
And it's amazing how much core understanding is packed into, just a few lines?
Absolutely. And what strikes me is that it feels so alive.
Yeah.
Not just some dusty old text. It's like a direct transmission, almost like the Bhagava is speaking right to us now.
Yeah.
And it hints at this central aha moment, doesn't it? A surprisingly simple, yet really powerful explanation for a struggle we all face.
Right.
You could really see it as the source offering a key, maybe, to unlock a bit more freedom in life.
Okay, so that sets us up perfectly. The big question we want to explore today is, what is this thing the ancient wisdom calls grasping? What's its true nature? And maybe more importantly, why is letting it go seen as so, profoundly liberating?
That's the core of it.
So let's set the scene a bit. Bhadravudha comes to the Bhagava, and he clearly respects him immensely. He describes the Bhagava as someone who's, left worldly life, cut craving, is unshaken, crossed the flood, liberated, all these powerful terms.
He sees him as someone who knows, who's figured it out.
Exactly. And he makes this plea saying, look, people have gathered from all over. They want your words, O hero. Explain it, because you know this Dhamma, this truth.
It's a real appeal for clarity, for the path.
And the Bhagava's response, it's incredibly direct. Like you said, no long preamble.
Right to the point. He says, and I'll try the Pali here, ādānataṇhā vinayetha sabha Bhadravutiti bhagavo uta adutiryank papimaje.
Okay, and the translation?
It's roughly, eliminate all grasping craving, O Bhadravudha. It's the Bhagava speaking. Above, below, across, and in between.
Wow, all grasping craving, everywhere.
It's a comprehensive, isn't it? Not just, stop wanting that one thing. It's the whole tendency, uproot it entirely in every dimension of your being.
That's a huge instruction. And then he immediately connects it to something else, right? This consequence.
He says, Ya yahi lokasmi upadyanti ten eva maro anvepijantu.
Which translates to?
Whatever one grasps in the world, by that very thing, Mara pursues the being.
By that very thing. So the grasping itself is the hook.
Precisely. It's not just some abstract idea. It suggests our clinging, our holding on tightly, actually creates the pathway. It invites Mara to follow.
And we need to be clear about Mara here. It's not just some external demon figure in the simple sense.
Not really, no. It's more complex. Think of it as representing everything that binds us to suffering. Obstacles, maybe anxiety, fear of change, fear of loss, even, ultimately, death itself. The insight is that our own act of grasping, whether it's stuff, ideas, who we think we are, even wanting specific outcomes, that's what gives these forces, this Mara, the leverage.
So it's less an external attack and more we're kind of opening the door from the inside through our attachments.
Exactly. Our internal state of clinging invites the pursuit. That's the mechanism described here.
Okay, so if grasping is the problem, the very way Mara gets a foothold, what's the solution offered? How should we respond to this knowledge?
Well, given that direct link, the path forward is also quite direct. The Bhagava continues. Tasma pajana lupadeta bikusato kinikana sabaloke ādānasat iti pakamano paja imakudevi satan.
That's quite a mouthful. What's the essence?
The essence is, because of this link, a wise person, someone who's mindful, Sato should not grasp anything in the entire world.
Anything? That sounds radical.
It is radical, a total call for non-attachment, and it stems directly from seeing the consequence of attachment, of grasping.
And why such a sweeping instruction? Just don't grasp anything at all. Is there a reason given?
Yes, there's a specific observation driving it. The text says one should do this because one is seeing this populace entangled by grasping in Mara's domain.
Ah, okay. So it's seeing that this isn't just my problem, it's the human condition.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It highlights that this grasping, this entanglement, it's everywhere, it's pervasive. The wise person looks around and sees how people are caught in cycles of wanting, not getting, feeling dissatisfied, being afraid, constantly pursued by the Mara, created by their own attachments.
So it's a recognition of this universal pattern of suffering, all tied back to clinging.
Right. And seeing that pattern is the motivation to say, okay, I need to consciously step out of that domain, to choose non-grasping.
So wrapping up the core insight from this deep dive then, it really hammers home this profound link between grasping that ādānataṇhā and getting tangled up. The Bhagava is crystal clear. Whatever we cling to, whatever we grasp in the world, that becomes the very thing Mara uses to pursue us, which leads to suffering. And just understanding that connection, really letting it sink in, it has to shift your perspective on what's actually holding you back, right?
It absolutely does.
Yeah.
And you know, what's really striking is how timeless this feels.
Yeah.
His observation about this populace entangled by grasping in Mara's domain, I mean, doesn't that just ring true today?
Completely. You see it everywhere. The anxiety about having enough, about status, the stress of always striving, the fear of losing things or people.
It's the same dynamic.
Yeah.
And the path suggested not grasping anything in the whole world while staying mindful. It's not about being passive or checked out.
Right. It's active.
Very active. It's a conscious, ongoing choice. How do I relate to everything, my thoughts, my feelings, my possessions, my relationships, with an open hand, not a clenched fist?
Okay, so maybe here's a final thought for you, the listener, to kind of chew on, building on all this. If this ancient wisdom says Mara obstacles, suffering, fear of death pursues us through what we grasp, what specific things in your life do you find yourself really clinging to, holding on to tightly?
Good question.
And following that thought, what Mara, what kind of suffering or obstacle might actually be pursuing you through those specific attachments?
It's a powerful reflection.
And then, maybe the biggest question, what would it actually look like, feel like, day to day, to mindfully practice this non-grasping, even just a little bit, something to think about? We hope this deep dive gave you some valuable insights.
Yeah, hopefully some food for thought.
Take some time with it. Maybe explore it further on your own. Thanks for joining us.
We'll catch you on the next deep dive.